Gompy. Good. A lot of the same stories, a lot of these kits. Good early game, but can kind of fall off late game. Well, he's definitely not bad late game. His ghost can still be used as pressure or as a start in the fight. He just definitely isn't as good as other offensive kits later game. Grim Reaper. Good. Extremely solid. Doesn't take much skill to use. But enough skill does make him absolutely devastating. I still think some of these kits are better. Because, I mean, Freya can still freeze and eliminate a Grim Reaper with enough carefulness, as can Ember. Elder Tree, though, oh no. Infernal Shielder. Mid. Well, it's definitely good to have on a team. Since, I mean, there are lots and lots of bow spammers. It's definitely good. I just think he's a little bit underwhelming in battle, especially with his gimmick as it takes so long to charge. Solid, but not always useful. Jack, the first not usually usable. Unfortunately, he's pretty much only good with the Plunder enchant in 30v30. Being able to steal lots and lots of resources. Jade. In the good tier. The hammer, definitely solid, good for movement. And if you can land the stomp, it's great. But unfortunately, can be outclassed or robbed of her ability by gloops. Good, but not amazing. Lassie. Cannot tell you how good this thing is. So good at shutting down movement kits and just people who like to run. Especially if you have more offensive teammates or just teammates nearby. You can just pull someone in, they get absolutely destroyed or at least incredibly damaged. Then you can finish them off with a couple bow shots. And the sticky effect means they can telepearl, use movement items, and nothing. They can just run. And probably in the great one. He's actually better than Ember, especially once you charge his thing up all the way. Because, I mean, then you can just spam, and spam, and spam, and spam, and spam. Incredibly solid. Really good. Might be a must-use, honestly. Melody. Probably mid. A good healer, definitely. Perhaps the best support kit, if we're talking about ones in the heat of the battle. But can kind of fall short when going solo. I mean, since if you have no teammates left or none nearby, you're kind of a sitting duck. And if you don't know how to PvP well and only are there for your to heal your teammate. Metal detector. In the good tier. Honestly, I like him. You're able to run around, collect resources. Usually around the middle of the map. But he can fall short because, I mean, all that running around is probably going to attract attention. So you gotta have good gear to use the metal detector. The Miner. Miner 49er. In the good tier. An incredible resource collector, since you can just get resources from people you kill. Really good in squads if you're able to start controlling the middle and get amazing gear. Because you can just get more resources from your opponents. a little better in game modes like solos, duos, or duels, where you're supposed to rush your opponent, or you're just going to mid. But still good in any game mode. Pirate Davy. Probably in the great tier. People who know how to use this kit, I mean, this kit is just incredible if you know how to use it well. If you don't, well, then it kind of sucks. Pyro. There's so many tier 50 kits and amazing. With the flamethrower only costs 3 emeralds, and you can start doing chipping from far away. And the ember. And the embers help to upgrade. Plus the brittle helps you do so much extra damage. A must-have for offensive teams. Raven. Good. I think the Raven's good. But I think Raven is good since the Ravens help chip, especially if you have plunder or fire. But not so great overall if it's just solo, since you're kind of a sitting duck while you send that bird to fly. Santa, not usually usable. While he's a decent destroyer, they will only need to put blastproof ceramic around their bed, or since you're not very good in combat with that TNT, an actual combat kit can overpower you. Alright, changed it a little. So, smoke. Good strategy needed. Actually, smoke is kind of underwhelming when it comes to battle. But the smoke bombs are good if you're able to use them well and confuse your opponent by them not knowing where you are anymore. Definitely solid.